Warm welcome to Yamaha factory racing rider Jorge Lorenzo. Hi, Jorge.
Thank you. Hi.
Jorge, how was it to be back on the bike after your injury last season? Has the finger affected your riding?
Well, as you know, I crashed in Phillip Island, so I have a big injury in my finger. So I spent for about 4 months without riding the Motogp bike. So when you got into it, it's not so easy, no? But for me, it was easier than I expected because I jumped into the bike, and in two runs I've been close to the good lap times. So for me, it was maybe the best pre-season in all my MotoGP career. So it doesn't affect me so much, the injury, because also I can catch the clutch with all my hand, so it's perfect.
You missed testing at the end of 2011. Do you think this affected how the bike was developed for this season?
No, I don't think so. The perfect thing is that all the riders, all the Yamaha riders, been there, no? But I think the good thing of Yamaha is that always take count the opinion of all the riders, no? And I wasn't there, but there was there Andrea, Kruzlov, Ben Spies. So I think they gave the engineers the perfect feedback, no, for the evolution of the 1000.
Having completed 2 tests in Sepang, do you think you're closer to Casey this year?
I think so. But we must wait a little bit to see the simulation of the races, because in the last test I was the only rider who made the simulation, and it was good, but we don't know how it is with the other brands, with the other riders, no?
You mentioned that the 1000cc is much more physically demanding to ride. Is this going to make your season more difficult?
Yeah, a little bit. The 1000 have more power, more acceleration, so you must put more energy to control the bike. Also, the weight is higher. But you know, for another side, also is for us, it's more easy to ride, especially in the acceleration, because we have more torque, and the bike is less moving. So for one side is harder, for another side is easier.
Your teammate's performance was impressive in testing. How do you rate his chances this season?
I think Ben have a very big talent. So he's very fast, very aggressive. He likes the fight. So I think last year he made a very good season, because our bike was not so competitive comparing to the previous years that we won almost everything. He won 1 race in Assen. He made a lot of podiums. So for me, he made a very good season. And he showed on the pre-season that with the 1000, maybe he feels a little bit better. He feels more comfortable on braking, because you can brake harder and make some angle and open full throttle. This style, I think, is more for him. So I think he's one of the favorites for the world title.
Your contract is ending with Yamaha this season. Do you want to stay if the option is available?
Yeah, of course. When I came first to Yamaha in 2008, I feel already, suddenly, like I was in a family. The ambient is excellent, and we got the perfect bike from 2008 to 2010. Last year was a difficult year. We didn't have a very competitive bike, but in general, we always have if you see in general, we have a very good package, no, in all these 4 years. So my first option is Yamaha. I would like to finish my career in Yamaha, and if the bike is competitive this year, I don't see any big motive to change of brand.
What is your opinion of the CRT bikes entering the grid this season?
CRT, I think, is good decision, because we didn't have enough bikes in the last 2 years. In some races with so many crashes, we only got 14 races finishing the race, so it's not enough. I think it was a emergency rule now to become bigger on the grid and to have more bikes, to have more riders, more teams. Of course, we all would like to have more competitive bikes together, and now the CRT, they are not. But in the future, I hope and I wish that we'll have 22 bikes competitive that can fight for the podium. This will be the ideal category. No?
Apart from Casey, who do you see as your biggest rivals this season?
Apart from Casey, of course, Danny will be there. My partner, Ben, also the two other guys in Yamaha. I think Andrea can make a good season, also Kruzlov, Valentino, Nicky. I think there are 5 or 6 riders that can fight for the world title.
What do you think still needs to be improved on the 1000cc YZR M1 after the last Sepang test?
Well, we are in a process of evolution, of trying so many things. Every practice in Sepang we try so many parts from the electronic, from the engine, from the chassis. So we are throwing away the things that they are not better and choosing the ones who are clearly better. So we are arriving to the conclusion that we need to improve. The priority is to improve the electronic now in the acceleration. We are not still perfect. The bike moves a little bit. So if I can choose one thing to improve, I would say to you the electronic system.
And finally, what do you think the advantages of the bike are compared to your rivals?
We still have a very good corner entry, and the corner speed keep being very fast. We improve also the top speed at the end of the straight, so this is a good point, finally, that we arrive on it. So for me, as I told you, the acceleration, the electronic is the main point that we must focus on.
Jorge, thank you for your time.
Thank you.